London West.
I'd like to thank Roberta Lamb of Camden East in Ontario for collecting 700 signatures on a petition to make a moratorium on school closures retroactive to 2016-17. The petition reads as follows. Whereas the Minister of Education, Mitzi Hunter, declared on June 28, 2017, a province-wide moratorium on future school closures based on the results of the spring engagement process, stating that the pupil accommodation review process was flawed and should be overhauled. And whereas during the 2016-2017 school year, this flawed pupil accommodation review process was used to close schools, and whereas some of these schools are not scheduled to close until the end of June 2018, so that staffing for these schools remains in place for 2017-2018, and whereas it would be consistent with the spirit of the moratorium and the reason for the overhaul of the pupil accommodation review process to stop these closures announced after September 2016, and whereas the 2015 Auditor General's report recommends greater funds be put toward maintenance of current schools, and further, whereas the current funding formula does not properly address the needs of schools within rural and northern communities, we, the undersigned, petition the Legislative Assembly of Ontario as follows: to reverse the closure decisions for all schools where those decisions were made after September 1st, 2016, to provide fair and equitable pupil accommodation review processes that school boards must follow, recognizing the unique needs of northern and rural communities, and to review the current funding formula with a goal of developing fair and equitable funding formulae for all rural, northern and urban schools. I will gladly affix my signature to this petition and give it to Paige Ryan to take to the table.